You think that by taking a daily multivitamin or a handful of herbal supplements, you're building a shield around your health, a proactive defense against aging. But what if I told you that for many adults over 65, these health boosters are actually acting as silent disruptors, slowly taxing your organs and interfering with the very medications meant to keep you alive? The supplement industry is a multi-billion-dollar landscape that operates with surprisingly little oversight. Unlike prescription drugs, these capsules don't require proof of safety or efficacy before they hit the shelves. For those of us managing common conditions like hypertension, type 2 diabetes, or mild arthritis, the stakes are significantly higher. As our metabolism slows and our kidney function naturally declines with age, the body's ability to process concentrated doses of certain natural compounds changes. What was harmless in your 30s can become a liability in your 70s. Today, we are looking at 5 specific supplements that health agencies warn you should never take daily, and 3 that research suggests are actually worth your time. 1. St. John's wort, the interaction shadow. It's often sold in charming, sun-drenched packaging, evoking a sense of ancient European folk medicine. For years, it's been the go-to natural remedy for lifting the spirits and finding balance without a prescription. But for older adults, it's actually a pharmaceutical wild card. Research suggests that St. John's wort is a potent inducer of liver enzymes. In simpler terms, it tells your body to chew through other medications much faster than intended. If you are among the millions taking anticoagulants for heart health or statins for cholesterol, health agencies warn that this herb can render those critical drugs nearly useless. You might think you're choosing a gentle mood booster, but you're actually creating an invisible gap in your primary medical defense. You'll often see it labeled as maximum strength or standardized extract. These concentrated doses only accelerate the risk of drug-on-drug interference. You won't feel the danger immediately. The risk is the silent failure of your other medications, which may only be discovered during a medical emergency. If you're looking to support emotional well-being, studies have shown that high-quality, omega-3 fatty acids provide neuroprotective benefits without the same aggressive enzyme interference. But while St. John's wort attacks your prescriptions, the next item on our list, a common mineral, is quietly attacking your arteries. 2. Calcium carbonate. The hard truth. We've been told since childhood that calcium equals strong bones. It's the ultimate symbol of skeletal safety, especially for those concerned about osteoporosis. But for older adults, the daily high-dose calcium pill is actually being re-evaluated by the medical community. When you ingest large amounts of calcium in supplement form, especially without the proper cofactors, the body often doesn't know where to put it. Instead of migrating to your bones, research suggests that excess calcium can end up in your soft tissues, specifically your arteries. Health agencies have noted a correlation between high-dose calcium supplementation and an increased risk of arterial calcification, which can stiffen the heart's pathways. Calcium-fortified snacks and chews often add even more unbound calcium to a diet that might already be sufficient, bypassing the body's natural absorption limits. You cannot feel your arteries hardening. It is a slow structural shift that only shows up on specialized scans or after cardiac stress. Focus on calcium-rich foods like sardines, leafy greens, or fermented dairy, where the mineral is packaged with the nutrients required for proper absorption. If you think a mineral is risky, wait until you hear about the natural vitamin that can actually mask a growing neurological crisis. 3. High-dose vitamin E, the invisible thinner. In the 1990s, vitamin E was hailed as the ultimate antioxidant, the fountain of youth for your skin and heart. It feels like a safe, protective staple of any vitamin regimen. But for older adults, especially those already taking a daily aspirin or blood thinner, it's actually a significant bleeding risk. Studies have shown that at doses exceeding 400 IU daily, vitamin E can interfere with platelet aggregation. Health agencies warn that this can lead to an increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke bleeding in the brain. For a demographic where fall risks are a reality, having blood that cannot clot effectively due to an unnecessary supplement is a dangerous gamble. Supplements labeled natural D-alpha tocopherol are often marketed as superior, but they are even more biologically active and can exacerbate bleeding risks more than synthetic versions. The risk isn't apparent until you suffer a minor cut that won't stop bleeding, or worse, an internal bruise that goes unnoticed. A handful of sunflower seeds or almonds provides a balanced spectrum of vitamin E isomers that the body can regulate naturally. Our next supplement is a common root that many take for memory, but for your blood pressure, it's a silent saboteur. 4. Ginkgo biloba, the memory myth. Ginkgo is synonymous with brain health. It carries the nostalgia of ancient wisdom, a natural way to keep the mind sharp as the years pass. It feels like a harmless way to stay ahead of cognitive decline. But for older adults with hypertension, it's actually a potential trigger for blood pressure spikes and further bleeding complications. While it's marketed for circulation, research suggests its effect on the brain's cognitive function is negligible for most healthy adults. However, its effect on blood thinning is well documented. Health agencies warn that combining ginkgo with common over-the-counter NSAIDs like ibuprofen, which many take for arthritis, can dramatically increase the risk of internal GI bleeding. Ginkgo concentrates promise sharper focus, but they often contain compounds that can trigger headaches and heart palpitations in sensitive individuals. The danger is the silent bleed, small, slow leaks in the digestive tract that lead to anemia and fatigue, often misattributed to just getting older. For cognitive support, studies suggest that daily physical activity and social engagement have a far more profound and safer impact on brain health. We've looked at herbs and minerals, but this final item is a staple vitamin that almost everyone takes, yet almost everyone is dosing incorrectly. 5. Synthetic vitamin A, retinol, the bone burner. Vitamin A is essential for vision and immune function. It's a fundamental building block of life. Taking a daily supplement feels like a basic insurance policy for your eyes. But for older adults, taking vitamin A in the form of retinol palmitate or retinol is actually linked to a decrease in bone density. Unlike vitamin C, which you flush out if you take too much, vitamin A is fat-soluble. It builds up in your liver. Research suggests that chronic high levels of preformed vitamin A can overstimulate the cells that break down bone, leading to an increased risk of hip fractures. Many multivitamins contain 100% or more of the daily value of vitamin A as retinol, ignoring the fact that you likely get plenty from your diet. The bone-thinning effect is silent and painless until a minor trip results in a major fracture. Look for supplements that use beta-carotene. The body only converts beta-carotene into vitamin A as needed, preventing the toxic buildup associated with retinol. It isn't that all supplements are bad, but as we age, we must be more selective. Based on current research, here are 3 that are generally considered safer and often beneficial. Vitamin D3. Many adults over 60 are deficient because the skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing D from sunlight. Studies suggest D3 supports immune function and helps with the absorption of the calcium you get from your food. Vitamin B12. As we age, our stomach acid decreases, making it harder to absorb B12 from meat. Health agencies often recommend a B12 supplement for older adults to prevent fatigue and protect nerve health. Magnesium bisglycinate. Unlike other forms of magnesium that cause digestive upset, the bisglycinate form is gentle. Research suggests it can help with muscle relaxation and better sleep patterns without the risks associated with heavier minerals. Navigating the supplement aisle shouldn't feel like walking through a minefield, but for the proactive senior, caution is your best tool. If this breakdown helped you rethink your morning routine, consider *** liking the video *** so it can reach others who might be at risk. Before you make any changes to your regimen, please consult with a healthcare professional who has your full list of medications. We'd love to have you as part of our community for more deep dives into the products and habits that affect your longevity. Feel free to ***, subscribe ***, and join the conversation. Your health is your greatest asset. Protect it by staying informed, not just sold.